word Herr Now, there is step, okay students. The step is, after you know which noun is going to come in that blank, you have to find the case of that noun, case. Okay, so what is the case of this noun? Yeah, so the case of this noun is, it depends on the sentence in that particular part. So this is our sentence. After full stop, this is a sentence. So don't think about the previous sentence to look the case. So here the mantle is going to come. So mantle in this sentence, what case it is? So in this sentence, mantle suits, no? So whatever suits is nominative, students. And whoever it is suiting, this mantle is suiting whom? This person. And stehen is a dative verb, I told you. So whoever it suits, that human being becomes dative directly, because this is a dative verb. So this case we got, this case we got. Once we got the case, first we founded the noun, then we finded out the case. Now we need to find out whether it is a first person, second person, third person. So I told you the above chart, their writing first, second, third person was very important. So in this context, yeah, we are not mantle. It is not written ish haisa mantle. So we are of course not mantle. So it is not a first person singular nor plural. It is not a second person because we are not talking to mantle. Hello mantle, comma, exclamatory mark, like this is not given. So we are not talking to mantle. We are talking about mantle. And as you know, mantle is a coat. So this is third person singular. As I know the nouns in the singular and plural form, so I can identify it's a singular. Yeah, through the verb also. So third person singular, it's a third person singular. And what is the gender? Because in third person, we have three choices if you see above. Because you have written the chart above, you can see in the chart, in the third person singular, we have three choices. Er, sie, es. So which one is this? So the gender of mantle is male, and because of that the pronoun is er in the rough work. Okay students, don't write in the answer. This is all rough work. So we find it out first, the noun. So find out the noun first, the step of the pronoun. Second is to find out the case of that noun. And third is to find out which person it is, whether it is a first person, second person, third person. Yeah. So this is the case. Now talking about Herr Meyer, same activity will be doing in this sentence. Whether Herr Meyer, we know it is a Herr Meyer, we know the case. Now whether Herr Meyer is a first person, we are not Herr Meyer, so it's not a first. We are not talking to Herr Meyer, so it is not a second. We are talking about Herr Meyer. So third person singular means it is er only, because Herr Meyer is a male. Yeah. So once we know the rough work, now through the rough work we need to reach to a conclusion. So one, I will show you how to do it. The rest I will give you rough work. You all have to find out. Okay. Now you already have written the rough work. So I will read it aloud and I will show you the chart above. So the first blank tells you mantle is from the nominative column. So your answer will be from this column only, because the first blank tells you that my answer should be from the nominative column. Now in nominative column, you all have so many rows, so many options. Our answer is only one. So the next part tells us it is a third person and it is singular. So third person, and this is, all these three are singular. In that three also we need one answer. So the rough work tells us it is male er. Okay, so our answer is from this column only and it is air. So my first blank will have the answer air. So I am writing down air, E-R, air. I am writing it down, air. Okay, now come for the second blank. The second blank tells me that my answer is from the dative column. Yeah, and from the dative column. So whatever will be my answer will be from this column only. Don't use the other column. Now the second rough work of the second blank tells me after dative I want from the third person, and that also it is in singular, and that also male. So RZS from this rows only. I have got the column, I need to get the row, and to get the row this is important. Okay, so I have reached till air, but my answer is from dative, no? So from the air. Why I have reached till air? Because Herr Meyer is third person singular. Okay, so I have reached till air, and from the air I am going to reach to that column, and my answer will be IHM. Small IHM, M for mango. So my answer will be Erstedt Ihm. Yeah. Now here, even if Mantel comes, even if Rock comes, even if Clyde comes, so according to their genders, you have to change this. Now if Clyde word comes instead of Mantel, Clyde is neutral. So that time S will come. Yeah. Then if female something comes like Hoser, it has a female, so small z. And accordingly here, if Herr Meyer is not there, if a girl's name is there, so then from the dative column, small IHR, year, third person. And if some person who is in neutral like Mädchen, then IHM from the neutral. So properly you have to do this rough work. Okay, let's go for the second question. Now in the second question again, Deine Mutti ist krank. Deine Mutti ist krank, das soll's dash helfen. So in the second blank, first and second blank, now here as you can see in the question, you have the question with you. You have written the question. So here sollst is there. Now somewhere students, sometimes the questions are so easy where the average, means the person who was lazy whole throughout the year, even they can write the answers. Okay, so the question paper is classified in that way. The one who is a hard worker, they can solve it. The average person can solve it, who has not studied much. Okay, accordingly I mean to say. So here, you don't have to think much. Sollst is the given. So there is no pronoun nearby to the verb soll. So of course a pronoun should be there. And we know whenever any verb ends with st, of course the pronoun is what? You know it. Whether it is ish or do, you know it. Du, do. So the answer will be do. And then in the second blank, what can come? What noun can come? The sentence tells you, Deine Mutti ist krank. So your mother is not well. Now du sollst dash helfen. Yeah. So du sollst dash helfen. Whom you can help? Mutti, of course. Mutti means mother. So your noun was, as a rough work, below the blank with the pencil we are writing Mutter. Then you have to think that Mutter is which case. Now this person is a doer. Du sollst. So because of this verb, because of this word, the verb is conjugated. So this is a doer, of course. So that work is done. Now Mutti is what? Mutti is of course not a doer because we are going to help mother. Helfen is a dative verb. Whoever you help, that person becomes dative. So the case of Mutter is dative. Yeah. Then this Mutter in this particular sentence is not first person. We are not Mutti. We are not talking to Mutti. Means we are talking about Mutti. So it is a third person, singular, and the gender is female. So the pronoun is z, small z. Now taking this rough work and the rule chart which you have written above, yeah, so you have to go accordingly. So your answer should be from the dative column only because the rough work tells you. So the answer is from this column. Now the rough work tells you it is a third person and it is female. So in the female, third person is small z. So in front of small z in this column is small IHR. So your answer will be small IHR. Yeah. Then comes your third sentence. Now in your third sentence, the question is Gehört die dash die Tasche Ria. Yeah. So in the first blank and in the second blank. So assume I have written the whole question. Now students, gehören means belong. Okay, to belong. Now this gehören, I already told you in the verbs video that it is a dative verb. So of course after that verb, generally a dative thing only should come. But let's see what dative can come. There will be a hint given in the sentence itself. So gehört dash die Schwarzentasche Ria. So Schwarzentasche, Tasche means bag. So this particular bag, Ria, so they are asking a question. Gehört means belong. It's a yes or no type of question. So they are asking whether this particular bag belongs to you, Ria. So they are talking to Ria because after Ria, there is a comma before Ria. They are talking to Ria, so there is a comma. So actually in this blank, Ria should have come. Yeah. And then the case of the Ria will be dative because geyort dash. So this geyoren is a dative verb. So whoever it belongs to becomes dative. So it belongs to Ria. So it is dative case. And then Ria is first person, second person or third person. It's a third person, second person or first person. We are talking to Ria in the sentence because a comma was given, so we knew it. So second person, in the second person we again have two options, students. Okay, whether it is a formal or informal. It's an informal. Yeah, and in informal it's a singular, so it is do. Yeah? So whenever one thing, make sure, one new trick I'm going to tell you. If it is first person, you just have to think whether it is singular and plural. Even in third person, you have to just think whether it is singular and plural, if singular, male, female or neutral. This you have to think. In the same manner, when the second person, if it is students, you have to do one extra step. If it is a second person, you have to think whether it is formal or informal. If it is formal, means it is a big Z. Whether it is singular or plural, it is a big Z. But if it is informal, you have to think singular and plural. In informal, singular is do and plural is small IHR, which we are seeing from 11th standard. Okay, which we are seeing even if you all are learning from 12th. I have explained you this perfectly in the first personal pronoun topic. So don't forget, Ria is a dative because that geyoren word came. So it is dative. And it's a second person and informal and singular, so it is do. So but do cannot come, no, because the dative column we have to write the answer from. So in the dative column my answer is, the row will be second person singular do. So here it is dir. So dear. And then 9 z dash dash nicht. 9 z gehört. As I told you, gehört is an dative verb, so after that whatever comes will be dative. Now in this first sentence you are asking question to Ria, and then Ria is answering to your question because it is written comma 9 z gehört nicht. So that small z represents actually that bag. So that particular bag doesn't belong to dash. So she is replying for herself. So again Ria, and Ria is talking for herself. So it is first person singular, that is ish, and it's a dative. We already know it because geyoren word came. So the answer will be mir. How the answer will be mir? My answer is from dative column. It is a first person because Ria is answering for herself, and from the dative column it is mir. Now comes the third sentence. Third is over. Now comes the fourth sentence. Frau Grafs. You can check from your own question bank. Frau Grafs Sohn bekommt guten Noten in der Prüfung. So it is written over here, Frau Grafs Sohn bekommt guten Noten in der Prüfung dash gratuliert dash. Yeah? So this Frau Graf son got good marks in exam. So dash gratuliert. So gratuliert means congratulating. So your gratuliert word is there and here. Now some person will be congratulating this person. So who is that some person who is going to congratulate? Of course Frau Graf. And whom is she going to congratulate? Of course the word son. Yeah. Now this person who is congratulating is of course a doer, no? She is a doer because she is doing the action of congratulating, and we know congratulating is a dative verb. So whoever you congratulate, whoever you help, whoever you thank, that person becomes dative. So it is a dative case. Here it is a nominative case because she is a doer and he is a receiver of that congratulation or best wishes. Yeah. Now it is third person because we are talking about Frau in this sentence. Third person singular and she is female, so small z. And he is also third person in the sentence, singular, and he is male, so it is er. So we got the rough work. Now from our chart, for the first column, Frau Graf is a third person and small z. Yeah, so we will write, actually here small z comes, but because it is the sentence starting after full stop, we are going to intentionally make that big Z, small z big. Yeah, but we should know which Z we have put. Okay, Z gratuliert this particular person. Now from the dative column,